The story of Prophet Yusuf, known as Joseph in other traditions, is one of the most detailed and captivating narratives in the Quran. It is a story rich with lessons on faith, patience, and the fulfillment of divine destiny. As one of the revered prophets, Yusuf's life and legacy offer profound insights that continue to inspire believers. In this video, we will explore every verse in the Quran that mentions Prophet Yusuf, providing detailed explanations and interpretations to enhance our understanding of his significance. Why is it important to learn about Prophet Yusuf? Understanding his story helps us appreciate the broader narrative of prophethood in Islam and the intricate ways in which Allah's plans unfold. From his early trials and tribulations to his eventual rise to power in Egypt, Yusuf's life is a testament to the virtues of patience, resilience, and unwavering faith in Allah. What can you expect from this video? We will begin with an exploration of the early life of Prophet Yusuf, delving into his family background and the events that shaped his upbringing. Next, we will cover his prophethood and the significant events that marked his mission, including his experiences in Egypt. Finally, we will reflect on his teachings and legacy, examining the wisdom and guidance embedded in the Quranic verses about him. Section 2. Early life of Prophet Yusuf. Prophet Yusuf, or Joseph, is introduced in the Quran as a beloved son of Prophet Jacob. His early life is marked by profound events that shaped his character and mission. As a child, Yusuf was deeply loved by his father, which stirred jealousy among his older brothers. This familial tension set the stage for the trials and triumphs that Yusuf would later experience. In Surah Yusuf 12-4-6, we learn about Yusuf's significant dream, which foreshadows his future greatness. Yusuf tells his father, "O my father, indeed I have seen, in a dream, 11 stars and the sun and the moon. I saw them prostrating to me." Recognizing the divine nature of the dream, Jacob advises Yusuf not to share it with his brothers, fearing their jealousy. Jacob reassures Yusuf of Allah's plan for him, saying, "And thus will your Lord choose you and teach you the interpretation of narratives and complete his favor upon you and upon the family of Jacob, as he completed it upon your fathers, Abraham and Isaac. Indeed, your Lord is knowing and wise." The jealousy of Yusuf's brothers culminates in a plot to get rid of him. They initially plan to kill him but decide instead to throw him into a well, hoping a passing caravan would take him away. This event is a turning point in Yusuf's life, demonstrating his brother's envy and the beginning of Yusuf's separation from his family. In Surah Yusuf 12-15, the brothers execute their plan. So when they took him out and agreed to put him into the bottom of the well, they returned to their father with a fabricated story, claiming Yusuf was devoured by a wolf. Despite the deceit, Jacob remains hopeful and patient, placing his trust in Allah's wisdom. Yusuf is eventually found by a passing caravan and sold into slavery in Egypt. This transition from being a cherished son to a slave marks the beginning of a new chapter in Yusuf's life, filled with trials and divine tests. However, Yusuf's unwavering faith and integrity remain constant throughout these hardships. As Yusuf grows up in Egypt, his character and piety attract the attention of those around him. Despite being a slave, Yusuf's righteous conduct and ability to interpret dreams set him apart, foreshadowing his future rise to power and prominence. The early life of Prophet Yusuf, filled with trials and separation from his family, is a testament to his resilience and faith. His experiences illustrate the profound wisdom and divine planning that guide the lives of the prophets. As we move forward, we will delve deeper into the significant events that defined Yusuf's prophethood and his enduring legacy. Section 3. Prophethood and key events. Prophet Yusuf's life is filled with significant events that highlight his wisdom, patience, and unwavering faith in Allah. His prophethood is marked by trials that test his character and fortitude, ultimately leading to his rise to prominence in Egypt. After being sold into slavery, Yusuf ends up in the house of a high-ranking Egyptian official. Despite his difficult circumstances, Yusuf remains steadfast in his faith and exhibits exceptional character. His integrity and righteousness earn him the trust and admiration of those around him. However, his trials are far from over. The wife of the Egyptian official, attracted to Yusuf's physical beauty and noble character, attempts to seduce him. Yusuf resists her advances, seeking refuge in Allah. In Surah Yusuf 12-23, it is mentioned, "And she, in whose house he was, sought to seduce him. She closed the doors and said, 'Come, you.' He said, 'I seek the refuge of Allah. Indeed, he is my master, who has made good my residence.' Indeed, wrongdoers will not succeed." Despite his innocence, Yusuf is falsely accused and imprisoned. This period of imprisonment becomes another pivotal phase in his life. Even in prison, Yusuf's wisdom and ability to interpret dreams become widely known. Two fellow prisoners approach him with their dreams, and Yusuf, attributing his knowledge to Allah, provides accurate interpretations. One of these men is later released and, years later, remembers Yusuf when the pharaoh has troubling dreams. The pharaoh's dreams, which none of his advisors can interpret, lead to Yusuf's release from prison. Yusuf's accurate interpretation of the dreams, predicting 7 years of plenty followed by 7 years of famine, impresses the pharaoh. Yusuf not only interprets the dreams but also offers a practical solution to manage the forthcoming crisis. In Surah Yusuf, 12:55, Yusuf says, "He said, appoint me over the storehouses of the land. Indeed, I will be a knowing guardian." Yusuf's rise to power as the overseer of Egypt's storehouses is a testament to his faith and wisdom. His plan to store surplus grain during the years of plenty ensures that Egypt is prepared for the impending famine. This period of prosperity and foresight brings Yusuf immense respect and authority. During the famine, Yusuf's brothers come to Egypt seeking food, not recognizing him. Yusuf, now in a position of power, tests his brothers to see if they have changed. He eventually reveals his identity to them, forgiving their past transgressions. This reunion is marked by profound emotion and demonstrates Yusuf's magnanimity and forgiveness. In Surah Yusuf, 12-92, Yusuf says, "He said, no blame will there be upon you today. Allah will forgive you, and He is the most merciful of the merciful." Yusuf's prophethood is characterized by his ability to maintain his faith and integrity despite the trials he faces. His life exemplifies the virtues of patience, forgiveness, and unwavering trust in Allah's plan. The key events in Yusuf's life, from his trials in Egypt to his eventual rise to power, underscore the importance of faith and perseverance. As we continue, we will explore the teachings and legacy of Prophet Yusuf, reflecting on the wisdom and lessons embedded in the Quranic verses about him. Section 4: Teachings and Legacy. Prophet Yusuf's teachings and legacy are deeply embedded in the Quran, offering timeless lessons on faith, patience, and trust in Allah. His life story, as detailed in Surah Yusuf, serves as a guide for believers, illustrating how to navigate trials and challenges with unwavering faith and integrity. One of the central teachings of Prophet Yusuf is the importance of maintaining faith in Allah, regardless of the circumstances. Throughout his life, Yusuf faced numerous trials, from being betrayed by his brothers and sold into slavery to being falsely accused and imprisoned. Despite these hardships, Yusuf never wavered in his faith. His trust in Allah's plan is evident in every stage of his life, demonstrating the profound belief that Allah's wisdom prevails in all situations. In Surah Yusuf, 12:24, when Yusuf is tempted by the wife of the Egyptian official, he seeks refuge in Allah, saying, "And she certainly determined to seduce him, and he would have inclined to her had he not seen the proof of his Lord. And thus, it was, that we should avert from him evil and immorality. Indeed, he was of our chosen servants." This verse highlights Yusuf's steadfastness and his commitment to uphold moral integrity, even in the face of severe temptation. Another key teaching from Yusuf's life is the virtue of patience. Yusuf's journey from being a beloved son to a slave, and eventually a ruler, is marked by his incredible patience. He endured separation from his family, wrongful imprisonment, and numerous other trials without losing hope or faith. His patience is a testament to his strong character and trust in Allah's timing. In Surah Yusuf, 12-83, when Yusuf's brothers return without Binyamin, Jacob responds with patience, reflecting Yusuf's influence, saying, "He said, rather, your souls have enticed you to something, so patience is most fitting. Perhaps Allah will bring them to me all together. Indeed, it is He who is the knowing, the wise." Yusuf's legacy also includes his remarkable ability to forgive. Despite the grave wrongs committed against him by his brothers, Yusuf forgives them when they are reunited. His forgiveness is not merely an act of compassion but also a demonstration of his understanding of Allah's mercy. In Surah Yusuf, 12-92, Yusuf tells his brothers, "No blame will there be upon you today. Allah will forgive you, and He is the most merciful of the merciful." This act of forgiveness highlights the importance of compassion and mercy, even towards those who have wronged us. Moreover, Yusuf's wisdom and ability to interpret dreams are significant aspects of his legacy. His interpretations are not just demonstrations of his prophetic gifts but also serve as practical guidance that saves Egypt from famine. His strategic planning and foresight in managing Egypt's resources during the years of plenty and famine reflect his prudence and leadership qualities. In Surah Yusuf, 12:55, Yusuf says, "Appoint me over the storehouses of the land. Indeed, I will be a knowing guardian." This verse underscores his proactive approach to problem-solving and his dedication to the well-being of the people. Prophet Yusuf's life is a rich tapestry of lessons on faith, patience, forgiveness, and wisdom. His story, as narrated in the Quran, offers valuable guidance for believers, encouraging them to maintain their faith, exhibit patience in adversity, forgive others, and use their skills and knowledge for the greater good. Yusuf's legacy continues to inspire and guide Muslims around the world, reminding them of the enduring power of faith and the importance of trust in Allah's divine plan. Section 5, Conclusion. Prophet Yusuf's legacy is not just about his own life but also about the continuation of the prophetic tradition through his descendants. His role in the lineage of prophethood highlights the importance of passing down faith and wisdom through generations. This continuity ensures that the message of monotheism and righteousness is preserved and propagated, guiding believers across time. Reflecting on the teachings of Prophet Yusuf, we are inspired to embody the virtues of patience, honesty, and devotion in our own lives. His story encourages us to lead by example, upholding the principles of faith and integrity in all our actions. In closing, the story of Prophet Yusuf serves as a beacon of guidance and inspiration for Muslims and all those interested in understanding the profound messages of the Quran. By studying his life, we gain valuable insights into the essence of true faith and the enduring power of divine guidance. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Prophet Yusuf's story. If you found this video insightful, please consider subscribing to our channel and liking this video. Your support helps us continue to provide content that deepens our understanding of Islamic teachings. Until next time, may peace and blessings be upon you.